Hello everybody. That's me live. I do a mic check. Mic check. Get YouTube on. I may just I don't know whether to keep this camera or go to my one up here. This one up here is good because you can actually see the manual, but I don't know. Right. So it's a bit of an unscripted, technical. Well, I say an unscripted. I thought about 6 o'clock this morning when I woke up. I said I'm going to set a stream because we're going up to my mum and dad's today. So I thought I could get a stream done. Because I'm actually off. Light seems a bit kind of weird. So yeah, I thought I'll just schedule a stream really. Because I'm actually off. So I've had breakfast, have had my coffee. So to get something suitable on YouTube.
Hello everyone, Lon's here.
Let's see.
Done?
Portimao. Right, I should really get some kind of ambient. In fact, I'll search ambient. So I hope everybody's doing well. I think I'm the only one in chat because I'm on my iPad. But I'll get the camera turned around. I've got my water there. Stick that there. So this is what we're building. It's the Boba Fett Slave 1. They retired 2015, I think this came out. And this is what we've built so far. So as you can see there, we've got the kind of base of the ship. We've got the top, that's the bottom obviously. We've got the little Bespin guard. And we've built some of the kind of back structure here. And we've got Han Solo and Carbonite, that's the other. So we've got two minifigs at this moment in time. That's the little Bespin guard. And then we've got Han Solo and Carbonite, he's in the back. He's in the back here. Just here. And this little part, he's in the back of this, which is quite a nice little piece. So we're going to continue building this. Oh, here there. Let's turn the camera around. Let's get the. Trying to think how am I going to do this to get. I think I just go this way. Oh, that is that. No, that's the wrong way. I think I've done this before. Whereas the camera's this way, so my lenses are this side, not that side, is better. Right. I think I'll maybe just stick with this camera. Oh, is that upside down? Why is that up? That's upside down, right? And plus the fact I need to clean my camera. Right, we're upside down, folks. Do you know what? I may just go to this camera up here, actually. Right, let's give my... I don't know why that's upside down. Is it? I must have... It's probably always been like that. Right, just give my cameras a clean. Right, so did I put this up here then? Right, let's put it up here. Yeah, that's definitely different. That is 100% different because my camera is now... Yeah, that's now different. For some reason that's open different. Right, I'll put yous there then. So there we go. The good thing with this angle is you can actually see the manual, so that's a bit of a bonus. Those manual lovers. Right, so I've got my little bookmark. It's actually an old. I think this is actually Lucasfilms. I actually don't know what that's off of. I think it was one of the little builds that I did. So I put that there. So we're on to bag number 7 of this build. So as I say, this is what we've got so far. So you can see the underside of the ship. Some little details on it. And we turn it over. Little hair there. Blow that away. And here you see the back of the ship here. We've got, there's Han Solo and his carbonite. Just to try and see if I can get my, just here. In this part. We had a little bit of trouble doing this back bit, this back bit, because you can see that makes the door. But when you bring Han Solo out, he kind of flips round and down, like this. So you've actually got him getting hooked into the top, and then this door comes round and basically shuts off, which is quite nice. Of the ship. So bag 7 is actually quite a significant part of the build, and I still haven't got my ambient stuff on. Maybe I could do with putting that up, maybe just a smidge. Maybe go a bit there. Let's get the ambient. Oh, do you know what it's put? It's went iPad. Ambient. There we go. Right, so the box is just down here. So here it is, the said box. Put on some Blade Runner. I quite like the Blade Runner. So here it is, the box. So see, it had a little bit of damage. I got this from. Oh, that's super loud, but not that bad once it gets, which it is quite loud. So bag 7 contains the said individual, Boba Fett. So this is quite a kind of historic moment, because this Boba Fett, there's bag 7. So I think there's only one. Just trying to see if there's any other bags. No, it's bag 8. Got the stickers. So bag 7, as I say, has got Boba Fett. And this minifig is actually worth quite a bit of money. So this. Oh, how's it going, Chaos 11? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, a little impromptu stream of such. It is Chaos 11, isn't it? I'm sure it is. So there's Boba Fett's little scope. There's the Boba Fett. What's the word I want for it? It's almost like a side cape. But these are all really quite prized pieces, because, as I say, this Boba Fett.
Like a cloak?
Coat, like a cloak. In fact, we don't actually. Funnily enough, oh yeah, we do. I was going to say we don't build Boba Fett till later, but he's there. He was covered up. Right, so here we go. So there's these. In fact, you know what? I need to get better light here. I can bring this light like this. That's better. When you put this additional light, probably it won't make that much difference. But so there we go. There's Boba Fett. There's the arm prints. So we've got arm prints. Obviously, we've got the front print and we've got the back print. But this is minty fresh. This is absolutely straight out the bag. Probably, what I would say is you probably would. I mean, I'm not saying you'd be far better keeping it in the bag and selling it. There's his legs. We've got obviously printing the legs. Get his little heads. I think he's got a. Where's his head? It's funny how stuff, like, I'm always amazed at how Lego parts just disappear. Right, am I just tripping here or can I not see his head? Hasn't he went off the edge of the table? Where is Boba Fett's head? I feel as if I did see it. Right, hold on a minute. It's not still in the bag. I don't think it is. I mean, this is probably sacrilege opening this. Right, where's his head? I thought I seen a wee head part. It's going to be there. I just, for some reason, it's maybe under a brick somewhere. Do you know what? I don't actually see it. And the thing is, you can't actually get pieces on this, believe it or not. Where is his head? I can't see it. I thought I seen it when I had the bag there. Is there another bag? Let's have a look. There might be two bags actually. Right, I'm gonna just get some bags out here just to make sure. No, there's another bag. Knew it. There's his head there. So there was an additional bag. I thought something in me told me that there was two bags. Right. Quite a few little parts in this. Yeah, it's chaos. Yeah, stick the big light on. There's his head there. Right, we need the cape. I think the cape goes on, then the jetpack. So this cape is actually worth probably money as well. As you can see here, it's, again, I'm going to use this word a lot, it's a minty fresh. So there's a little side cape with a little detail on it. I mean, I don't even know if you can get this. Actually, do you know, I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to put this on because, you know, it's a little cloth type cape. Let's get his jetpack. Imagine he'll be in this, there's his jetpack there. So jetpack goes on. Oh, it's a really nice, do you know, yeah, as we go with it, because it is. There's his head. No back printing on it, it's just the front. So there's the little side cape, really nice. Then we've got the helmet. There's his helmet there. That's a nice fig. And then what I'm going to do is, I've got some spares. I'm going to keep this together because these are all Boba Fett spares. So I'm going to open this. This is just your, I think these are just standard. You always get more of these than you need. So we don't need the visor part, we just need the little antenna. I think it's a scope. So there's one. So we'll keep these. Oh, just spread other Boba Fett scopes all over the place. I think they're just a colour. They'll not be really special to Boba Fett, but anyway. Keep it all good. There we go. Get it in. Oh, they're very difficult to put in these actually. Oh my God, do you know what? Take the helmet off and then put it in. That's better. Because you're trying to press it in. It's very difficult to press it in. There we go. There's his scope. Yeah, it's a really beautiful minifig. As I say, that on Bricklink is worth £100, believe it or not. That little fig. Crazy. Crazy. Right, we've got a little gun to make, so we have got that, and yeah, it's the old little part here, and then that is going to go in. And again, these arms haven't really been moved, so everything on this is absolutely minty fresh. And there we go. That is the rather expensive Boba Fett minifig from Slave 1. Really nice, actually. It's got really nice print detail on the arms. And as I say, that is absolutely brand new. Straight out of the box. And his little side cape, which I think goes there because it, as you can probably see, the jetpack here on the edge. There you go. You want to see it, Anya?
Yeah.
Well, you want to hold it.
Oh.
That's £100, believe it or not.
Okay.
The cape's probably the kind of, not me say, I don't know if it's the rarest part about it, but it is rare. As somebody would say, it's as rare as Hobby Horse Doo-Doo, and that's rare. Do you know how rare Hobby Horse dung is?
Yeah. That's quite a nice one, isn't it?
It is nice. I mean, really, he should go in my little Darth Vader. I mean, obviously he's going to go in his Slave 1, but he should really go in here. That's my little Vader t-shirt. That's not real. It's a deer fig, but it's not like crazy expensive deer. But nah, I'm gonna keep him out because he'll go in his shit. So I'm gonna put him there. Right. So let's get going with the build here. So a little Sunday stream, as we say. A little Sunday stream. As I say, I'm not working today. I'm on holiday. Holiday! God, this light's actually quite encroaching. That's better. Right in my face, it's like interrogation. Does that go the other way? Ah. That should go that way then. But it's good to see Chaos 11. So yeah, as I say, I got up earlier. I was like, just kind of like chilling as you do at that time in the morning. And I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a Boba Fett because Fett Friday will still happen because we've got Jango Fett's ship to build. Because I got this one after the fact. Because this was a retired kit. This is a little bit harder to get. So. Right, this is going to go on the ship actually. Let's get the ship over. So this is going to attach... Right, I see what they're doing. There's two quips here. So there's quips here. And there's two quips here. Ah, is that... Did I build this... Now, right, let's just... Oh, excuse me, backtrack. Ever so slightly. Yeah, I've built that on the wrong side, haven't I? What is going on here? Do you know? Yeah, right, excuse me, I've built this wrong. For some reason. Right, so that there, that goes like that goes round this way. So that should be like that. That's it. That's it. That's it. There we go. So, yeah. Built that round the wrong way. Right, here we go. So this clips in here. Oh, there we go. And it just gives a nice little detail here. It just blanks off this little section here. Right, so it looks as if we're going to be building this part maybe here. There's another clip system here, so I think we're going to get another little piece, perhaps. There we go. It's quite good just getting back to building a Lego kit that's like the Falcon was great, but the Falcon was quite big parts. Certainly the first couple of bags were very, very big. And it was quite kind of overwhelming in a way. What I'm looking for. Oh, there's a hinge. There we go. So that goes in there. Flip it over, and we've got. So we've got another one of these parts here. We've got another. The kind of curved piece going in here. Yeah, that looks as if it's going to just stick out a little bit. And then we've got a little 1x2. And then we've got a little part there. There we go. Over the page. 133 to 134. So, I don't know. I think the earliest Lego kit that I built, I mean, Aston Martin James Bond was quite old. The Saturn V rocket was quite old, but I've noticed that these step numbers reset. So like the Falcon was page whatever, but the steps they just went from one to the end. That these ones reset after every bag, which is quite interesting. And also quite misleading because when I looked at it, I went, what is going on here? And I thought I'd made a wee mistake. But it wasn't, it's just that the numbers reset. Right, so that's going to go there. And this is going to go here. Yep. And then I take it there's a little... No, it looks as if there's a bit on here, but there's not. Right, what we got? We've got a little sub-build here of sorts. So I don't think we'll get this finished because I am going to be heading up to my mum and dad's today. Which is one of the reasons that I thought, make breakfast, coffee, do what you need to do in the morning, get up, build this, maybe get it to a point where we could maybe even finish it at some point, maybe even tomorrow. I don't really need to do it like Fett Friday. It's basically just streaming on a Friday. It's going to become something that I do now, going forward. But I don't really need to theoretically. I don't need to always build this because I have got the Jango Fett one to build. And I'm kind of, believe it or not, I'm actually at the stage now where, I mean, I wouldn't say that I need to get my finger out. Does that go all the way? No, it doesn't. It goes there, doesn't it? I'm actually at a point where I've got quite a lot of builds. And we've got some other movies coming out, which there's going to be a little tie-in later in the year for possibly another sort of quite a big build, quite a big Ultimate Collector's Series build. And I'm not going to say, right, what's the colour of this? Is that a grey? Is it? Yeah, it says two of the same colours here, so there must be. I actually don't think there is any other colour, so it is that. We've got another big build coming up, and it'll coincide with a movie. Now, I'm not saying what it is, but I've kind of probably gave you some really good details of what it could be. So yeah, that build is coming up. We've also got we know we've got the X-Wings Ultimate Collector Series. I actually got that on a really good deal in Argos. I actually got the Jango Fett also in Argos. So yeah, we've picked up some really good buys. So we're just building. I think this is the wing element. But the good thing about building this and then, or it could actually, we could have built Jango Fett and then built Boba Fett, but we're building Boba Fett and then we're building Jango. But the good thing with that is because it's the same ship, but there's like probably somewhere in the region of almost like 10 years between both builds or both designs. There'll be slight differences in it. So this is a little wing detail we're building up here. Oh, sticker inbound. Don't mind stickers. I might actually put this sticker on and then put the sticker on when it's on. So that's going in there. Let's build it up first. Let's build the rest of this stuff and then build the put the sticker on. Right, this part's going here. Two of these. So get two of these going on. Got that little clip. It's nice when you get a nice amount of Lego parts and it's not overwhelming and you're not getting lost in a sea. Right, sticker sheet. So we'll get sticker number 21. So that's here. That's this one here. So that element is going down this way. So this little kind of like lightning effect on it. So again, I'll use my little brick tool and then putting it on right there. Oh, that's nice. That went on really well. So I'm going to use the old Star Wars PJs. I've actually had these on. I know most people will say, oh, that's the same pyjamas you've done. Yeah, because they are. I'm quite a fresh person, but I'm going for a shower, so I didn't see the point in putting on fresh PJs for the stream. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Right, so here we go. Another one of these big parts going. I've got a little puck. Pucking in roughly there. And then we get this going. I think it's going. Is that an overhang or? Yeah, it's an overhang. Another little puck. I'm actually looking forward to getting this one finished, put up. But it's going to go below the Millennium Falcon, so the plan is Millennium Falcon's going to be here, then Slave 1, both Slave 1s, Boba Fett's and Jango's are going to be together. And then I'll work the rest of my Star Wars shelving all the way down. But I will need to rearrange slightly. Not by much, but a little bit. If I really thought I could get the Falcon up higher, I would, but I think having that Falcon any higher would be a little bit of a nightmare if I'm being honest. Right, so what we got? Right, we've got two of these square parts going on. It's quite a nice build so far. And then we've got two of these little side parts, or the little soap tiles going either side here. Because I actually, I was thinking, I was actually thinking of making, well, as I say, the possibility of making Boba Fett's Slave 1 out of kind of like customizing the Jango Fett, but you'd have to change so many brick colours to make Boba Fett, so it'd almost be like a new ship, but just change the colours of the Jango Fett. But it would probably cost a lot to do it that way. Right, do we have... Ah, that's going on the edge, that's what it is. But I was actually looking at that. Well, the possibilities of maybe doing that, as I say, I don't think it would be possible to do that. But thought about it. It did pass my little brain. Right. That's all those parts in. So there we go. So as you can see, it's quite a substantial wing. And I think it was like a wing. So we watched, me and Anya watched the Book of Boba. So the Book of Boba was kind of like a run-off from... It actually coincided with the Mandalorian as well. Because there was some Mandalorian stuff with Din Djarin in the Book of Boba. So it sort of fused that together. So we watched that. Really good show. And, I mean, obviously, it told the story of Boba coming out of the... Is that... Oh, it's two. Right, I've got you. Told the story about Boba in the Sarlacc pit. So... That was... How does this... Right, this is clipping in, so... It looks as if that's going in to here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, is that overhanging? Must be. It's hard to see in this angle, but... Yeah, you can see, right, that goes there. When I put this... Oh, do you know what? I might actually have that in the wrong bit. Yeah. So that... It's just... That goes like that. There we go. So I think that's how they go. But we're now making up the rod system that's going to probably hold it onto the ship. So there's that. Now that's a wee reference. If you ever get this and you see these 1-to-1, that's like an actual scale. So you can put your Technic brick or your Technic pin and see that is the one. Obviously they're colour coded as well, but that's how you identify if it's the right length. Right, so we've got some collars going on. So that's the first part. We've got number 7, which is a grey, which is going to be this. And again, you can do the same. There we go. That's the same length. So that's going to go in there. Then we've got a pin, which is this one, which I think will just go... That's just going to basically slide to these little yellow. Like so. And then this here is going to go in... So it's basically going through here by the looks of it. And then, because this one is a Technic cross, it fits in, it keeps it like rigid, almost. So there we go. A little bit sticking out over the page. 137 to 138. Oh, stickers. So we're putting stickers on here, so I'm going to make sure that these are clean. I really should. Maybe this top's not the best. Do you know what? Yeah, it's good enough for me. Sticker sheet. Right, we've got 16, 15 and 18. So 16's going here. My goodness. Do you know what? I'm going to get my little eyepiece here. So it's a little eye set here. Just these numbers are tiny. Yeah, this 15, so we need 16. 16 is probably... There's 16 there. Right. So 16 is this one. Now, I would say, yeah, I'm just looking at this. So I'm going to grab this off. So this is going, this little line here is going this side. Get my little thing out the way. There we go. So these are actually quite a matte finish on these, which is a little bit different. There we go. That's that one on. So the middle one is 15. So 15 is going to be, I would imagine, I think that's 15 there. So I think they're all on this side. Yeah, it's 15 there. And that is just going, I think it's basically just the lines. I think it'll be this way. Because I think I turned that sticker up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this up. And then I'm going to match it up. Yeah, it matches up. Right, let's go. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. So you've got to be careful with these ones. You actually, oh, that's absolutely a laser. You couldn't get that any better. And then 18. So imagine, I'm not going to lie, this must, it's 18, 12. Right, there's 19. There's 20. Oh, there's 18 there. Yep. Right, so that's the other side of this thing. So that is going to be... These stickers are actually quite difficult to get off, unless Lego has changed the sticker sheets just a little bit since. So again, we need to line this up. There we go. That is pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of a wave, if you can actually see that. There's a little bit of a wave, but to be honest, I'm happy with that. That was actually very, that was tricky. Just going to rub them down a little bit. There we go. Right, that's the stickers out of the way. Now we do have a little crankshafty thing going on here. So these are probably gonna turn them all at the same time, which is quite good. Right, I think we're kind of finished with this little part just now. We're building. Got this thing here. So these two are going together. Then we've got a little gate part which is going here. It's going to hold them together. We've got little parts over the side. So yeah, there's a little crankshaft or a little gears that are going to basically so that they turn all together. It's nice, that music. So again, I'm listening to it's Blade Runner radio. So it plays kind of Blade Runner-esque ambient music. It's really, Really nice, quite relaxing. Right, this part is going on this side. Now, where is that going down the bottom? Yeah, it's covering here. So it's down, definitely down the bottom. Then these two, we've got that little pin set going here, and then we've got where is it? There it is. And that is going down here. So we've got that over the page 139 to 140. Right, we've got black tile piece. And another black tile piece. And this whole thing is attaching, so they've got it like this. This is going in here. Yeah, I see. I see. Very difficult to get that in. That shaft, but it's going to lock that shaft in. Shaft! Like that. Then we've got another little wing element happening. So we've got a little, these little rounded elements. Go. This little piece, and that is going to clip in quite a lot of little pieces in this. So that's going just in here. Don't know if that's going to be angled up or down. Right, this whole thing is now going to attach onto the ship, so let's get the ship over. Got to be careful because there is a lot holding this, but I think once it gets more rigidity, it'll be a little bit better. So this is going in, just going to see how, so that's going that way. And then that, I imagine, is just going to go in like so. Oh, there we go. Right, did I... Hold on, a map, is that... Yeah. Right, I see there's a little gear... This, I don't know what this gear element here is. This is kind of intriguing me. Yeah, because it goes two ways. Right, okay. Right, that's in. So I'm gonna hazard a guess here and say we're gonna probably do the same. We're maybe gonna build that little part. There's a little part that clips in. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we'll probably do the other side because we've got enough parts here to do what we did just there. So here we go. We're building this little part. That's a dark grey, yep. Get these red pieces. There we go. Turn it over. Are you turning over to Austin Rover? Right, we've got these little pieces with a little I'm trying to think what you would call them, the little groovy part. Groovy. Then we've got the little angle piece going there. Turn it back over. Right, this part here is clipping in, so it's going in by the looks of it. I'm not going to say this is going to be quite technical, but think that's going in like so. There we go. That's quite a nice fit. So there you go. It's just creating that little gap up here. These two little pieces here. So you can see the wing element, how it's going to really interact. And it's kind of like a, if you look at it, it kind of cantilevers, which it probably would do in the real world. I know it's not real, but you know what I mean. Right. Yeah, and you flip that out of the way because that would be quite difficult. So, yep, we're doing the exact same. So we're just mirror image on the other side. Try and build this one the right way though this time. Oh, hiccups. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Yeah, it's the grey. Let's say ones. Did I build that? I don't know if I built this the way... Looks as if it's different this time. Maybe it's not. Maybe I did build it this way. And that goes on there. And then this little part basically fits on here. So that clips in like so. There we go. And then we've got that piece up here. We could probably put that piece in just now, kind of, but I think they're going to get us to build the little wing part. So again, we're going to have those sticker elements to put on. So here we go, building this wing part again. There's a hingey, hingey bracket. Flip it over. There we go. Right, we've got that little piece at the back, which I think is this one. Yep. Now we've got this one, this part. There we go. Right, so we've got this yellow, the kind of wing part coming. That part goes in there. It's always good when you build a part again. I mean, it can be repetitive, but because it's the other side, it just means you've got an eye. You know exactly where you need to be. There we go. 147, the maximum break in snooker. Although technically, I think you can get more, but. Where's this other part that I need? There it is, sitting up in its end. Get these two little parts here. There we go. And I think we've got another one down. Do we have another one of those? No. That, no, that is the right way. God, I thought that was completely the wrong way there. Yeah, I think that bit. Yeah, I think that just goes down like that. I don't think it. I don't think it really lies anywhere. There we go. That's that. Oh, is that a longer part? That's a longer part. That's not the right part. In there. Oh, this could be difficult to get out actually. Take that off. Oh my goodness. Right. Note to self. That is actually. Take that off there. That's better. I think it's a longer part that's in there. I think it's actually this part. Oh, better get the is it that part? I think, yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Right. Right, stickers. So build up all this part first. So we need one of these, two of these. And we've got that little clip there. I think that's that. We need to get the sticker now. So the sticker is the little whitening. So it's just a tiny little piece in this, and that is going, I think the inside, yeah, so it's going that way. There we go. Perfect. Right, what we got? We've got a little 1x2 on there. Oh, there's a little, yeah, there's a little stud in there. In fact, take that off because I've not got that in. There we go. Then we got another stud. And another little clip. Right. So they're going in the end. There and there. And then these parts are going. Yeah, it's up there. Had to look there. That I was on the next sort of page. There's a gap. Nope. That goes down one, that goes down one, that goes down one. Is that a 4? Is that a 3? It's a 3. Right. That's that little part done. Right. Got these longer elements now. grey piece. There it is there. Right, stickers. Right. Ah, okay. So, I do not see... Yes, they've got the stickers going on here, right. I think they've had it on a different part. Right, we'll build it. We'll build it the way it says. We'll not really interfere too much, because it's 6.5 a dozen. The stickers are going on anyway. Whether they go on here or later, it doesn't really matter. Right, let's get this part. I think these go... Yeah, I think they go like that. Yeah. So these are just like little, almost like different, it just creates a little bit of a different element at the back here. I'm going to say like flaps or some sort. Right. So building this kind of shaft element. Shaft! And then we've got the grey one going in. And then we've got that. There we go. Get that nicely in. Right, so that then goes in there. And as I say, this brick here basically keeps it firm. And then we've got this little gear that goes on the top. There we go. Right, now they've got the stickers going on, which I don't know if that was different another step. It feels as if it was different, but I don't think it was. This has come off. There we go. Right. Because a little bit of an overhang in that sticker. Right, sticker 12. So there's 12 there. So that's going to this end, so that's going to be, yeah, we need to grab it this way. There we go. Right. 19's the middle part, so I think... So I think that was going that way, so that's going to go this way. Again, we want to line it up. Actually, it's probably easier to line up stuff that's got like a guideline there already. And then we've got 7, which is there, which is going to be that side. There we go. And that goes there. Yeah, it seems to be easier to line up stuff that's got like a line. You think it'd be harder, but I believe it's a little bit easier. Right, there on. There we go. Right, that's that. Right, we're building this little side piece here, which is going to be, that little stud's going to go there. One 5 1, 1 5 2. we go. Now we get the black, get down the sides. And then we get, right, so get that part going there. This part's got a different element. It's got that, and then it's got this part going down there. And then we get the black. That sorts in here. There we go. And we've got this little winglet, little chiglet, little chigoletti. And then that just, it clips in. I don't know what angle, because this could, you could have this set at different angles, but I think it just sits at that angle. And then this fits on the other side, so I'm probably, I don't know if you can see the ship here, maybe just bring it up a wee bit, because we don't have many pieces left in this bag. So that is just going to slide in there. There we go. And then basically, if you look at this, you can see that it cantilevers. So it's got like a free mechanism. So it kind of goes the way the ship was going to go, which is quite smart. Right, we're going to build this little square. Turn it over. Right, two of these here. So we have got some extras, which you always do get certain parts. Turn it over, that's that part done, I believe. Oh, there's a tile piece now. Do you know that tile piece must go somewhere? I don't like the fact I've got an extra one of these. I mean, you could just have an extra one, because I'm looking at both sides and I do see that I have got those parts fitted. And I don't see anything untoward. Ah, no, I see where it goes. It goes in there, I think. Yeah, goes there. Hold on. Ah, right, yep, right, I've got it. Yeah, I did miss a little part. There's a little part. See, if you always get a big part, you always look at your plans. That's extra. Yep, that's all extra. Who gives you extra? But you don't get an extra, like a bigger piece, like a 1x3 or something like that isn't extra. Right. So this little piece is going to fit in here. I think you've got to put, I think you actually need to lift this up and you need to get this like that. And then that clips in there. There we go, that's a nice resounding third. Same with that one. That one wasn't really in, so there we go. That's them in. So that's the little cheapy parts done. So there we go. We've built the wing section and these little elements here and here. And as I say, you can see that these sort of have got a cantilever system, which is quite nice. I'm basically going to turn these little parts down, the little slots in these, get them down. There we go. Right, that's that part done. So a little time check. I'll get plenty of time. Bag 8. Because the first bag I pick out is not the right bag, and that's not the right bag either. I think bag 8 is just a single. Let's just have a quick look at the rest of the bags that I've got. 2 bag 10s. Bag 13 is a stand. Bag 11. Bag 12, yep. So bag 10s get to, oh my goodness, I'm dropping these absolutely everywhere. Right, better not stand in that. Right, bag 8. So bag 8 we're going to be building up this side of the cockpit, up here. That plate is in the way. Quite a lot of old parts there. Right, bag 8. So we have got another gun piece, which is interesting. Right. I may just get this iPad over here, because I feel I'm running out, not room, but I need to get, because I've got the ship coming into the equation. I moved your coffee. That was just, I need room because I need to get this ship in now.
Was it corrupting your
Because I've got ship needing to get sort of slid in without really picking up all the time. Right, here we go. Right, so we have got some bigger parts here. Is that a little 1x3? How many? 2? There they are. Right. This part here, right, I see where it's going. Right, that's nice. Just going to cross out these 2 little grey strips. And then we've got big strips and then the wee strip. There we go. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to put that there. I've got to be careful because there's little studs in the bottom. Right, over the page we go. 157 to 158. I need a drink of water actually. Oh, golden. Right, I think we'll actually get more of this shit. Right. So we have got parts going on here. They're going in there. And then we've got these grey ones. Quite a few of these. It's quite awkward building this actually, because these wing elements are. Do you know what? I'm going to have to put these plans on that. That's better. It's kind of where you start running out a little bit of room. There we go. That's better. Because we do have little black intersections of these. So one there. Got another one of these. Then I think we've got another black. Then we've got another one of these. And I think that's that part. Oh, I see. Right. I need to go up a stud. So it's there. So this just all needs to get moved up, which is all rather annoying. There we go. Right, same again, this other side. Maybe turn it round. So I think there's actually some mods you can kind of like cosmetic. I would say the cosmetic mods more than anything else. I think when you look through the cockpit, you can see this part. So I don't know if you could put a little plate in here just to hide that. That's a possibility. There we go. Right, that's that little part done. So we've got this. See, the plans are way up here now, and yeah, it's kind of right too. They're fitting in there. There we go. Right, what we got? Right, we've got some plates going on. So yeah, got that. Right, it's black. I think it's these. 4 of these, I believe, and then 2 of these. So these are going on there. I think those are going in the middle. There we go. So just building up the sides of the cockpit here. 160. Again, we've got more of these parts. So we've got these here fitting in there. And then we've got more of these. They just fit in the same. Right, I see what they're doing. So I think these are mirroring there. And then I think they're going up here. And there's a little blue stud. Just there. There we go. Right. So fitting quite a lot of clips here, and they're all facing up that way. Go. Same up here. Clip the corners, then square them up. There we go. That's them nicely squared. Right, this is going in there. Okay, clips in there. And over the page we go. 161 to 162. Right, again, we've got more of these grey. And then we've got, again, two of these kind of sand. So they're fitting on the edge this time. Like that. And then we've got these parts. So how many we got? What, 3? Another one. There we go. So these are going down the side. So again, we've got all these studs on the side of these. I don't know if does that go down further or am I just... Okay, I want to look at this just before I move any further. I'm just going to look at this part. I wonder. Yeah, that's a gap up. Is that correct? Am I just... Have I missed a little piece here? Or, let's see. Do you know what? Have I missed... Oh, there should be grey parts there. Ah, yeah. Right, okay. That makes total sense. So yeah, I should have had grey because that part wasn't fitting. Because the red tab here and black, we needed these grey parts. This part's going to fit perfect now. That's it. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Ah, order is restored. It's funny when you get something like that, you just miss a little step. I mean, at the end of the instructions, I'd have had those spare, and I'd went, those are not spare parts. They must go somewhere. Right, we've done this part. We're on to step 76 in this part. 4 of these pipes, these parts. Right, I see where they're going. So they are going. The stud part's going here. Not really a satisfying clip in there, which I find quite disturbing. Usually they snap in. Whether this is just slightly older tech. They're definitely, I mean, they are in. And I'd probably match that. Jeez, I tell you, they are tighter than... as tight as 2 coats of paint. Oh, this clip. Oh, hello. Hello, Nursey. That's better. Jeez. Oh, the force. I tell you one thing, that is a tremendous amount of force. Use the force, Luke. There we go. Man, how would that? They were tight. That's what she said. 160 to 164. Do you know what? I really need this here, if I'm honest. Maybe if I put my parts up here. You know, I lost a Technic pin there. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. Right. Get that old grey tiles on top. Right, there we go. Right, these are sitting in, so they're going just at the top and at the sides. And I think we get more black, these black tiles, or black strips up the top. So these are covering these parts we've just built, kind of locking them in. There we go. There we go. Right, what are we up to now? We've got a little sub-assembly, ×2. Maybe try and get the ship. Oh, this is all, I don't say it's gone Pete Tong, but everything, this cable just, it eats stuff. It's like a black hole. It just, you move it and it just basically grabs everything in the table. Right, little 2 build here. Right, we've got a little, it's not dark, it is dark. Little blue. And a little one in the top. What's that? There it is. Right, so that's going to go there. There we go. And then we've got another set of these black. Yeah, they're going to leave 2 studs. Yeah, 2 studs. There we go. And that's that little step done. Right, over the page, 165, 166. Right, we've got 2. So these 2 are going inside. Like that. Lovely. Here's an easy step. And then we get 2 of these. Oh, these are... Right, interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't. So you've got a step here. You put these 2 brackets. So what I would do, these are attaching to this. So they've got it that you attach these once you put these down. I'd rather put these in, then attach. That just seems like a better system. You know, attach these first, then put them in. There we go. Right, that's that one done. So we are on 166, step 81. Oh, we've got his console. So we've got 2 of these going. Oh, we've got a lot of these little black. So these black ones, so we've got 3 of them. And then we've got that going there. Right, we'll do the same with the other side. Gets us in an even keel. Right, there we go. Right, now we've got these consoles, so we've got this one. These are actually really quite nice. So there's the printed consoles we've got. So this one's going this side. I feel I missed a step somewhere. I think probably the last step, just at the side of the console. Yeah, it's basically all it is one of these with a little cheese slope here, and that's just going to go there, and that just marries up with that. Cool. Oh, that cheese soap nearly went ballistic. There we go. And then we get this other technical readout here, which again is a really quite a nice piece. I don't know if these are readily available or whether these are just. Now, is that overhanging? Yeah, it is. There we go. It's in. Yeah, because there's a little cheese soap goes on here. And then we've got little soaps here. And we've got a little 1x2 going there. So we're building up this little part. And we've got some clip elements which are there and there. So these are going inside. Right. Looks like we've got a little sub-assembly over here. There it is. Right. So I think this is the cockpit? I think the cockpit's going to be in a swivel. Because the real ship had that, it basically had a gyroscope system. So the cockpit was always facing the correct orientation. Oh, sticker elements, sticker elements. So these are the little readout parts. So 6 is going this side. Yeah, 6 there. Get my little sticker applier. Oh, these stickers are so... Once you get them, they're not too bad. Right, that is going like... Yep, it's going that way. Try and get the light here so I can see. There we go. Nope. Oh, it's hard to see this light. I'm maybe bring this down. This is my little. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right, the other one. Obviously, is going the other side. Oh, these stickers. I don't know why this sticker. I think because it's quite a big size sticker sheet. So I'd imagine we've got. Right, that looks. Yeah, that's going that way. There we go. So there's the stickers on. Right, we're building up some more little parts. Get this up here. No, it's a little tile piece. It should have a... where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's right in front of me. Quite a nice little cockpit set up. Quite a lot of parts in this. So... There it is. That's going up there. There we go. Right, we're now building these elements here. So they are going here. And then yeah, we've got a little piece which is going to lock them in, which is really nice. There we go. Right, got a little, almost like a little mechanism here. Right, so we've got these two little parts, we've got these two, and some Technic pins as well. Right, we've got the black. Right, so there's one half takes the blue one, so the blue one's going up here. Again, same times toe, it's going in there, that one's going in there. Right, now these are going in, so black attaching there and there. So that's what we've got. We've got this. Oh, quite a few little parts in this. This is quite a detailed sort of build. Right, that's going there, that's going there. Black grill over the top. Then we've got this, we've got two of these little parts. Little silver discs. Oh, that's going that way. Just the underside. Then this is attaching. Ah. Well, hello there. Right, I think I've nope. Right, I think I've missed a part. Did I miss this? I think there's that. Yeah. Oh, look, look. You absolute dodo. You dodo bagus. How am I going to do this without really breaching this entire thing? Yeah, just lift that up. That goes right in there. There we go. Yeah, saved that. Right, so that should have been in. Because this now fits in there like that. Oh, no, that turns around the other way. It goes that way. Right, that's it. So that's what we've got there. And these parts are going in there. There. So this is going to swivel round. So this part flips up. And then that little part turns a little bit. So that's like his little cockpit. Which is pretty cool. And then this just sits, I would imagine, like this. Nope, that's going to go that way. So it's going that way. Yep. Just making sure everything's all lining up here. Yeah, it's over the black. Alright, I see there's tile pieces, slopes at the end here. So there's a slope piece there and there, that's it. Yeah, so this cockpit, as you can see, it kind of swivels. Don't know if that's going to be, if that could be any freer. I don't think it's got like a cantilever type affair. Right, cockpit is installed. Oh, we've got the Django Fett green, which is a very sort of, almost like a pea soup green. Begin to go into B&Q and order Boba Fett green. Most people that like nowadays probably actually would know what you're talking about. What you do in your room in? It's Boba Fett green. Oh, nice. There we go. So that little part built up. Right. What we got over here? So we've got, I think this is his blaster racks. So it looks as if, so actually really quite a good thing here. You build up a blaster, and then there's actually a place to put his blaster that you built, which I think is quite good. So we've got some little details on here. We've got little parts in here, which again probably would have been easier to put in while you had it in your hand and not in the ship, but it kind of works out. Just when you get big digits like mine. Now take it this, yeah, it's going to be the same on the other side. So there's a little bit interior cockpit. Cockpit's actually really quite nice. It's a nice little bit of, it's nicely, oh see, that's what I was afraid of. Put your money in the slot machine and you press the button. Right. Build this gun at a later date because I've got a little piece that's, yeah, it's went right through the ship, which is quite good. There we go. Right, so we're building up another gun, and basically what we've got here is the ability to put the guns up in a gun rack, which is quite a nice touch. So this is going to go in here. So this just attaches, and then the one that you've already put in Boba Fett, that attaches to the side. So that's quite a nice detail. I like that. So he's got gun rack. He's got gun racks in his ship. Of course, being a bounty hunt, Boba the bounty hunter. Now, some people may not get that, but there was the DAGG, Dog the Bounty Hunter. So it's Boba the Bounty Hunter. But that's quite a good little detail. I like it when they have guns and attachment racks. And there's Boba. So we're installing Boba into the ship. So here we go. So he's actually he's facing this way. I think he's just he's sitting down. So I'm going to bend the cape. Nah, the cape's going to be okay. There he goes. Oh, look at him. Look at him sitting in his wee ship. Look. Did that no? Should that not be the other way? Mind you, in saying that, I wonder if it's swiveled round though, this way. Because that's going to work when he's flying this way, but when he lands, unless he just lands, it just lands that way, because he doesn't really need to stay. Yeah, okay, we'll not go into the details. I'll maybe look at that in the Wikipedia. Right, what time are we at? 11:36. What bag's at my feet? Bag's at my feet. Hold on. Oh, do you know what? I'm not finished yet. Between 12 and 1.
We've got time.
We've got time.
We've got time, baby.
So we've got these little parts to build. So let's see. Let's get them in, and then we've got this part. The Bounty Hunter. Boba. I need to stop singing that. It's going to get really quite annoying. It's good though. I think somebody should make that, and it should have that theme tune. Boba the Bounty Hunter, and he comes in and he just kills people. This is the way of Boba Fett. Right, there we go. That is that part done. That's quite nice now. So here you can see we've got the actual cockpit sides done. And then you've got the cantilever wings, which is a really nice touch. And then obviously when he's up the cockpit. I don't think this is cantilevered. But it's a nice little cockpit detail. These little gun racks. And a little seat there. Yeah, he's in there nice. Oh, Boba. Boba Fett. There you go. We'll keep him in his flying position. Although in saying that, we'll maybe put him down. There we go. Right, so got some spare parts. Again, it's the usual spare parts. We don't have any undesirables. So again, I'll show you. This is Slave 1 as well. This is a little micro Slave 1. And this was actually, it's available in the Star Wars Lego magazine that's out this month. So it's a little Jango Fett colour scheme. And this compared to the UCS build. Right, so yeah, we'll build bag 9. Frodo! Two mini bags. Again, we've got more Boba Fett green coming out here. So we are now going to be building, by the looks of it, a little bit of the front of the ship. Oh, do you know what I've just done? I've just opened bag 11 like an absolute chucter. A chucter of the highest chucter, because I'm saying that there's no lot of green elements for this bit. You absolute numpty. Right. Right, let's get these parts back in. This is where parts go everywhere. This is maybe not the bit. Do you know what? Right, let's just open these bags, but let's put them in my little I've got a little bag box here. I've got a little box, probably actually well designed for this type of scenario, where you open the wrong box. So this is a little kind of Tupperware-y. It's not Tupperware, but it's a Tupperware-esque thing. So it means that I can just scoop all these little parts. Boba, the bounty hunter. Right. We should probably actually do a little bit of segregation here. Just to kind of just to ease the pain when we come to build this part. Maybe do kind of light grey parts. Put them in there. Doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, we opened up bag. We opened up the wrong bag. Okay, right, chucta. That is the Scottish word of the day. Is chucta. If you're ever in Scotland and you say that, if you go to a pie stall and you say you're a big chucta, you'll get a free pie. Probably no, you'll probably get punched in the face. Oh, you're a big chucta. The chucter-ess of chucterness. Right, that's it roughly, kind of. So that's that. Remember me at a later date when I maybe do this whenever. That's bag 11. Here's bag 9. can't believe that I did that. Right, bag 9. That's better. So there's the big green cheeks. The old cheeks of the slave one. So this will be the last bag of the day. And then I will go for a shower. And we'll head up to my mum and dad's. Right, here we go. Off we go. Oh, I lost a part there. Oh, who's in? Oh, hi, Kate. How long have you been in?
Oh.
Kate, I hope you're still here, because I was completely in the zone. I was probably singing my Boba the Bounty Hunter.
You were.
How you doing, Kate? Good to see you. Hopefully, if you're still here, give me a shout, because I opened up the wrong bag there. I opened up bag 11. It's bag 9. So this is going to be a good bit to finish, because we're going to build these little green shoulders of Slave 1 and a little bit at the front cockpitage. That didn't sound right, actually. Anyway, onward and down. What does it say in the Dodonski? Right, so... But it's been a great build so far. Probably actually the first time I built like a retired set. Anya's... Oh, I just got in... Oh, just now? Cool. Do you know, when I look at chat, sometimes I do look at chat, but sometimes you don't. Anya's, you can probably hear, you can see that, you can just see her head, like, roughly kind of in this area. She's, guess what she's doing? You can probably hear the typing of the typiness. Oh, what the hell was that?
Oh, something's fell anyway. I wonder if it's the wee light falling off.
But yeah, she's doing a reportage.
As always.
But yeah, it's been a great build. I've really enjoyed building this. I think it's just because, as I say, I quite like Slave 1. I think it's a ship that, as I say, in my youth, I wouldn't... I keep saying that I didn't like it, but I thought it was just an odd looking ship. I think when you look at it, it looks just odd. The way that it flew and it landed different. But I think as you get older, you learn to actually appreciate the kind of design quality of it. And its actual potential has been quite a dogged ship. You know, quite quite dangerous. We haven't built the guns yet, but the guns were... Don't know.
Don't know, baby.
Kate says, "Hi Anna, how are you doing?"
Oh,
Going
Kate, I'm
to
doing,
Darren's mum's place. Yeah.
I'm doing fine. I'm just bogged down. It's another. I'm at 81 pages of a report. So I
See that? Yeah.
it's a lot of work, Kate, and
Yeah.
I've just got to keep plonking away every couple hours every day at this one. I've got 4 on the go at the moment, so this one needs to get finished because it's getting. You get fed up with writing.
Yeah. It was quite good yesterday because I was actually, in theory, I was thinking of planning a stream last night, but I was so tired, and I then went to my bed for a potential just a little nap, out cold, which gave Anya a bit of time to do her more work on it. So in a way, it kind of worked out pretty decent.
Just to let you know, Kate, I've done 14,529 words so far. That's what a book I'm writing.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's just bonkers.
It is bonkers. So yeah, no, I'm here in the background.
Yeah, you can just see her. You can actually see her head, Kate. Yeah, so my mum and dad are still
Can
alive,
you see my hands waving?
probably.
That's a wee wave, Kate.
I've got a wee bit of delay here, but it will come up. Up here. What? There she goes. Nah, you can't really see, I don't think. But you can just see her move, Kate. But yeah, it's all good, you know. As I say, today we're going to get up a wee coffee, a wee chin wag with my mum and dad. Because they stay just up the road, practically
What, about 15 minutes maybe?
10 minutes, what? It's not that
more
long.
than that with me dragging behind.
Glad she said it. So yeah, basically we're just up the road. It's not that far. Mate, this whole part's going to attach on, so I'm maybe going to get this out the way, bring it back in, because this is going to be. So yeah, slave one is she's coming along. Oh, and I've just knocked off this part here for some reason. Don't know why that's come off. There we go. Get that back in. There we go. That's it. And this is going to attach on like here. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's nice when you get a part that kind of really just fits in. So there's like the front of the ship. Right, let's bring these manuals back in. So that's that little front part done. So we're actually, to be honest, we're kind of building on the ship now. So I'm going to probably be putting these manuals in and out a couple of times. Holy Ghost, that's too many words, Anya.
Aye, you're no kidding, Kate.
I bet your parents are looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll be honest, sometimes we don't go up enough. But, you know, we are busy.
And when you've only got a day off, then
Yeah.
you're back in the night, a day off, and then you're back, the whole week just runs.
Yeah, I don't really get, like, when I'm working, it's just tough to kind of mix and match. You're trying to do a lot of stuff in the house, you're trying to do stuff, you maybe need to go in and do something in the town, you need to maybe get this, do that. And sometimes I know it, yeah.
I know, it's a horrible excuse. But
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's good to have a mum and dad that are alive and breathing, and we should be making the most. Oh, I think I've knocked the gun off. Right, let's get this over here. Yeah, it's the gun. It's not a biggie. Hold on, let's just lift it up. Where did that go? That's here. No, it's not. Is it? I got it. Right, that's his little gun holder, which is kinda. Get that in. Right, that's it in. Right, this part, I'm trying to wait. It goes. Right, so there's a little detailing up here. Yeah, I think it's in the middle of that green part, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, I've done it again. The exact same. It's because I put my hand up. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Oh, it's off again. Right. What do we do here? What? No, do you know what? It's jammed. Oh, it's not jammed. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that out just now. I think this goes like... This is the only thing we have in... Right, let's get these plans in here. I need the plans. These wings are kind of catching. That gun has just like forced gravity into the ship. Right, and that's going up another part. It's going up like here. That's it. So that's just attaching up here. And that's that little part done. Let's get this. Let's maybe get these guns in. There we go. Right, guns in. Right, over the page. Oh, right. So I'm going to be putting on these big green, like they're almost like pasta. Oh, that's nice. See, there's a gap. Yep. Oh, that's a nice. Quite. Oh, do you know? Guess what I've knocked off? That blooming gun. There it is. Right. Do we put the gun back in? Maybe give it another chance. If it falls out again, I'm just going to. Oh, jeez. I don't know if it really clips in, but I think it should maybe. I'm going to put it in. It's just because the handle sticks out. Right, leave it. Don't look at it. Don't mention. Right, so we've done that. That's quite a nice. I mean, the colours now. It's all Boba Fett: grey, red, green. So what are we building here? We're building a little. Is that white? Yep, white. In the middle. Oh. Oh yeah. Anya is the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. Appreciate having your parents still alive, yeah. Make the most of seeing them even when it's once a week, yep. Ring them, phone. Once or twice a week, that's my advice, yeah.
Yeah, see the problem is, Kate, I normally phone his mum once a week. I didn't phone her last week.
Yeah.
So, my bad, I'll need to apologise, because it's no nice not knowing. Because she does look to make sure that we're all right.
Yeah, and it's a fortunate thing to have parents that are still alive, especially at my age.
And we take them so much for granted.
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, that's my bad. I must phone her at least once a week. Because Dan is tired. Doesn't always.
I mean, this is my holiday. I mean, like last night was a prime example. My first day off, but I usually do this in my normal days off.
Mm-hmm.
My first day off, even like a single or going on to two days together off, it's the same scenario. I get to like 7 o'clock and I'm just dead beat. And I just basically go to my bed and I sleep because I'm so tired. I just feel it. I know my body, I know my systems.
But I get like that on a Wednesday. See when I come down here on the Wednesday night.
Yeah, you're just absolutely.
I'm good because I've had a full day at college on Monday.
Yep.
Then Tuesday's the day I see my daughter, my grandchildren, my brother and my son and his partner. And then Wednesday's a full day at college.
Yeah.
By the time I get down here, I'm
Yeah, just absolutely shattered.
tired.
So it's tough. It really is tough. So we're going to see him today because I'm off this week.
Yay!
Which is it's just great. I mean, last night I'm not going to lie. When I went to my bed, I went out like an absolute light. I ditched Anya.
He patched me, Kate. But I've got to say, there's always wee benefits.
Yeah.
But I'm quite a needy person. Like, am I a needy person needing attention?
Yeah, you do, but
but that's just and I know that's hard for you. I do know, and I do appreciate it, and I try and sort myself out in my head, but I sometimes just
yeah, she can be.
We love you, and half the time Dad's like, oh.
Yeah,
He's very sleep orientated, and I'm not. I'm the total opposite. I can survive on 3-4 hours of sleep.
I couldn't.
No, you can't. Not how you're made.
And I've lived at that my entire life. My sleep regime is. I should really, right now. I should be in a some kind of institution with sleep and like map my brain and how I sleep because I sleep perfect. I can go out like a light. But that's just me. Like, don't get me wrong. I've worked like night shifts my entire life. Which, what is this part here? This is like a really weird looking part. Oh, it's a wee visor part. Right, got you. I've worked night shifts my entire life, really. So I'm kind of geared to that that type of lifestyle. And that's just me. And I've always slept really well. And I mean like really well. And then some days you do get, you get those days where you just want to sleep forever. And that's the kind of worst part. You can't oversleep.
I think I think having a good sleep pattern is very beneficial to your health. Well, I know it is, and I know through going to college and learning things about how important sleep is, how bad it is for my health.
Yeah.
But I'm that type. I can't. I try to go to bed early. When Dan goes, I'll go and then I'll scroll for about 4 hours on my phone. Even if I put my phone down, I'd be awake. And then I've got to get up and get out of the room because I'll keep him awake.
Yeah, because
I move about.
She touches my beard and she touches my eyelashes and she combs my ears with her fingers. And you wait. If you ever have a beard, it can be quite tickly and,
I know.
dare I say, even annoying.
Yeah, it probably is, Dan, but I'll do it. It's just my love language.
Love language? What
I
the
do
hell?
that.
Is this Love Island we're on here?
Well, you know, when you're in love with somebody, you know.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, she annoys the hell out of you.
We do, and I know that. And a lot of times I do it just to get a wee reaction, but you're quite a calm. But
Yeah,
you know, you're quite calm.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get me riled. Right, this is quite an... Oh, they two parts are just going together. Right, cool. Got a little greeblies on this part here. What is going on here?
However, if it were all the same, it would be a dull world, wouldn't it, really?
There we go. Oh, I'm showing you, I'm putting the cat. So yeah, we've got this little, quite an intricate part here. And this is just going to fit on here. There we go. Make sure that's nicely bedded down. Right, so we've got some little attachments here. And we've got a little tile piece. Little black tile piece. We get, now those parts are there. We've got these two wine towers, wine soaked edges, and then we've got some sticker elements going on. One sticker here, this side element, which is 22. It's that part there. Right, how is this? So that's going to go like that. Cool, got you. Right, this is quite a tricky part because it's sloped. These parts are usually a little bit trickier to put down. I really don't know what the best logic here is. In fact, you know, no, I was going to say, because it's better to take this off. Yeah, maybe get it up here. That's not that good, actually. So that actually comes off quite easy. So this is a difficult sticker. There we go, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that was tricky. I'm not going to lie, that was not an easy sticker to put down because it was a curved element. That was very awkward. Right, so this is now going to attach on. Quite nice actually, it goes in here. Right, this slides in. Oh, that is nice. Don't hit the gun. Right, that's going to go in. I don't feel that is fully, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's really nice. So that's that whole sort of shoulder part done. Yeah, that's really nice. So you can see it just here. Right, here we go. So we're turning the ship, or turn the ship around. Love to hear percussion. That was my mouth, by the way. It wasn't my bottom. Right, so pretty much just the same. On the other side, Boba, the bounty hunter. That'd be great. I think I'll write to them saying I want a Boba the Bounty Hunter show. How cool would that be? That's my plane. No, it ain't. Oh, jeez, man. Sorry. That was Plane Repo. It was like a show and it was just stupid. It was all preset. And this guy's like he's getting to the airport and this big muscly guy, big stereotypical muscly guy, you know, with the sort of, you know, the long hair and the big and the old vest on. He's like that. He's going, "Hey, that's my plane," and he goes, "No, it ain't." Oh, jeez, I don't know why I laughed at that so much. That's what Boba would do. "You're no good to me, Dad. I can't sleep at night at all, but I can sleep all day. I get up at 12 midday, but when I get to the loo at night, I just can't sleep after that."
That Kate?
Aye.
Aye, that's the problem. That's what I'm like.
It's a common thing. I do, when I go to the toilet at night, I'm in this, I try and do that kind of, I open my eyes, but I always try and sort of remain sleeping, although I'm fully functional. But I kind of do this, it's like a weird thing. But I kind of shut my eyes and sort of pretend, I say pretend I'm sleeping, but yeah, I don't have any problems. And as I say, it's a good thing to have, a good sleep pattern. Deal. Right. I don't think there's no sticker on this side. Yeah, that's how it goes. Don't know why I thought I had that the wrong way. There we go. Now we get these little black elements. Ah, it goes like that. That's it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hiccups. There we go. Right, so this little part. So again, just the same as we did on the other side there. So this is we're pretty much going to be buttoning up in the next 10 minutes or so. So we've still got about another couple of bags to do in this, which is good. Ah, there it is. I didn't think that was that part for it. I thought I'd had a part missing there for a little heartbeat. It's kind of Yeah, these parts are quite interesting. They're like little, I think they're car parts, I think. Why can I not? Where is it? There it is. It's hiding. I have had on occasions times where I can't sweep, and it's very rare. I mean, I could count it in one hand, and I maybe tossed and turned and struggled, but I always end up really getting to a good point and sweeping. So I mean, that's that little part that can now go in here. So that just fits in there. So, and then we attach these little parts. So no sticker on this side, it's just on that other side of the cockpit. And then this part goes right on there, and it's quite a nice piece, it just slots in. Oh, quite yeah, that's nice. There we go. That's it in. Nice. Right. So we're now building this little, I don't know what this is, it's like a little, some kind of, don't know, let's just build it and see. So these are just attaching on like this. There's no apparent way this is, yeah, then that attachment's going to go, so that's like that, and then that's going the opposite way. So it's like, that's facing that way and that's facing this way. So this is like some, these all, you can wind these up at a later date probably. Right, there's a little piece coming out of here. Is this a 2 times build or a, no? Yeah, it is 2 times. Good job I saw that. It's one of those things where you get to a point, you go, I'm going to build another one. So these just slide on. This goes the opposite way. Again, just check that for reference. This goes in here, over the page. Right, so these are attaching in, let's see. Right, so these are, oh, it's hard to see actually. I'm white at this point is, I'm not going to lie, it's terrible in this house. Right, I see where they're going. I think they're going in here. There's a little part. Now what part is going in? Yeah, it's this long part, so that's going in there. I think I see what they're going to be doing. It's difficult to get this in, I just need to get it wind up. It's difficult because, that's it now, there we go, I see. Is there an attachment going in? I think there is. Yeah, there's a pin. There's 2 pins going in. Yeah, so this pin is going in. It's locking this in here. It's maybe hard to show you because the ship's, it's a weird shape for a ship. Like that is quite an awkward pin. angle. Right. Right, that's in, but is that in all the way? How I want it, or is it? Maybe get this other one in. So we know now that the setup here, so this one should be easier. There we go, that's it. That's it. I think this is the right pin to go in here. Oh, missed it. It's quite, get another Scottish word here, footery is what I would say. There we go. So there's a little bit of play in that pin. So there we go. That's the two on. So that's like the kind of right, it's like an arm part. Well, we've got a lot of little green parts here. Right. Okay. Right, I've got a lot of green wedges. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of backcombing here, is the term I use. Something's gotten hold of my heart. Okay. Right, that's really interesting. I've got a lot of green wedges, like these, and I mean a lot. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and bag 9 I do not see them. So I wonder if it's just a little kind of weird anomaly in this kit that they've put those in and they're not really needed. Because everything's on. I don't see these little triangle pieces or the little wedges. So I'm looking through all the steps just to basically... Oh, there's one there. Ah, right. Right, hold on. I need to get... Oh, this white is cack. Cack Mandu. I see where they go. Right, got you. Basically, here. So, they go here. That's right, got you. Do you know what? Oh, God, this is going to be quite difficult to get these in. Oh, there's one felt. Oh, right. Come on. Play ball. Right, the light is so bad here. I need to see where these go because it's a difficult angle. And really, I'm not lying here that the light is terrible. Right, where are these going? Do you know what? I think they're in there actually. Right, I may have to strip this down a little. Oh, this could be a bit of a faff, I'm not gonna lie. So they fit in this little edge part here. So I'm trying to see, is there a way I can do this without taking this apart? Got to kind of see roughly where these parts. So they're quite a bit down the back here. Honestly, the light in here is just not good. I struggle with the light in. I see them. Right. So is it? Right. I've got it. I got it. They're right in here. Oh, this could be tricky. this could... I don't think this is going to happen. They're going in there, right in this part. Is there a way I can do this without really... There probably is, but it's... No, that's already it. That's one part. Oh. Right, it's out. Right, how do we do this? Oh, I'm ripping parts of, oh my god, could you got it? Right. Right, so this is tricky. This is not going to be easy. It might be better just stripping this side off here. Yeah, I just missed the little wedge parts. Right, what I may have to do is take this part here. Oh, jeez, everything's tricky. Take this part off, right? Now, can I... Yeah, this... I just missed a little part. I'm trying to think, because this part's it fits on here quite solid. Oh, I've just knocked another little part. It's these little, I think they hold the aircraft up. The craft up. I know where I need to get these. That's better. That's in. It's just, I need to get the angle and I need to go, do you know what? I think I could take this part up. Oh no, just ease it. Oh. Right, get that in there. I'm trying to take this part off and it's not coming. Well, that's in there quite well. Right, because if I can get my finger in here, yep, there we go. That's it. Right, got that part. Put this part back in. How does that go in actually? Yeah, because I knocked that. There we go. Right. See where I need to go. Yeah, this is extreme dexterity of the old fingers, the old phalanges. I might try and take this little piece here off. It's maybe a wee bit difficult. Maybe just keep that in there. Right, that's it. Once I get it wedged in this back piece, I can slide it in. So this is a good end to the stream. This is me wrestling about with Lego pieces. Oh, this one's going to be difficult. This one is not going to be easy. No. I don't know why I even thought I could get that in there. I could do it with a sticky pad. It's a weird ship to hold. It's very, it's got some nice kind of angles on it, but that's it. Got it. Right, that's us. Right, that wasn't too bad. Rinse and repeat on this other side if that's at all possible. There we go, got that one in. This might actually be a better angle to attack. Oh, does that come out? Yeah, did. Did too. Wow. Oh my goodness, right. I think I maybe need to again tip it up here. The old ticket. Get this one in. Yep, that was easy. Do you know, it wouldn't be a Lego build if you didn't have to do things like this. This is what makes Lego. Right, that was easy. One more. Let me put this, I get this like that, there we go. Get these little parts angled up. Maybe I have to get this in this part of my finger. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, got it. That was very tricky. Those little parts were in here, in this little part. So there we go, folks. That is Boba Fett. That's his ship. Oh, I need to get this reattached actually when I see this wing part. So these little arms coming out of the body, this is like the mechanical part of the wing mechanism. And that just holds the wings solidly to the body. And that's going to conclude this part of the build. What I'll do is I'll get you down, back into a normal camera. Take this light, I don't need it now. Right, let's get you off of here. I will charge my phone when I'm up at my mum and dad's. 2 seconds, I need to get stuff rejigged here. Yeah, we drink of that iron brew, honey bunny.
Yeah, done.
Right, 2 seconds, I'm just... right, turn round. No. Do you know what? I don't want to turn around, I want to go this way. That's what I want to do. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, get you there. There we go, folks. Right, I've knocked a bit off my wee stand there. So that is that done. That's us up to bag, I think 9. Yeah, I missed those little parts. That was kind of annoying. So bag 10, we've got 10, 11, 12 and 13. 13 is the stand, so we've got 3 more bags to build. So this one we're going to be doing, putting the cockpit on. And then we're building up the back part of the ship here. So that's going to be quite good. But anyway, folks, that is the Boba Fett Slave 1 build we're doing. There's bag 10. That's the next bag. Get my stickers sheet. I think the stickers, yeah, it's only, yeah, there's one more sticker there by the looks of it. Get semi kind of tidied here. Show you the ship, show you what we've built so far. Get this light facing that way because it just gets in the way now. So there we go, that is us done for today. Good little stream, little extra stream. As I say, it's meant to be Fett Friday, but this is Fett Sunday. So we are actually going to get ready and head up to my mum and dad's. Just tidy up a little bit here. Oh, also I've got this Star Wars coin. This is Jango Fett's. It's a lenticular coin. I showed it before, but it's Jango Fett's starship. Got it with my insider points. I don't know if you got this with. When you bought Jango Fett in the first week, you got this maybe, I think. Drink of Iron Brew, it's Iron Brew Extra. Oh, that's good. Just, I say sugary, it's not really sugary, but there we go.
No, there's no sugar in it.
But it's just that nice simulated sugar. So there we go, folks. I've got my little eyepiece there because their numbers were tiny on those sticker sheets. So Boba Fett's in his ship. The figure that basically costs like £100 to buy. But there we go. That's her in all her glory. So this part here, I imagine the tail unit's going to come up here, up like that, at a slight upper angle. But there she is. She's looking really good. As I say, it's a ship that I didn't really like. So Boba Fett's cockpit turns into its flight position. And then if you look at the wings, when you turn it up, they move to the orientation of the ship, which is pretty cool. And there she is. So it's a pretty cool looking ship. I think in the Star Wars universe, it's pretty much its own its own ship. You know, it's as I say, I wouldn't say that I hated it. I think when I was younger, I thought it just looked odd. I don't know if this could be made to cantilever a little bit, the cockpit, but in fact that should maybe just slip in a bit better. But there we go. And there's the back of the ship there, so the detailing on it, like the engines and the kind of. I think I don't know, on this one there'll be a what do you call it? Oh, I've lost a little part from there actually. Well, maybe I didn't put that on. I had an extra one that I built up. Let's just get that rectified as we speak, because I put it in my little spares jar. But I will be back on. I'm not going to lie, I probably will be on, because Fett Friday is still going to be a thing, because we have got. There it is. That's it. That's what I need. So Fett Friday will still happen because we've got Jango Fett ship we're probably going to be building, and I may just continue that on after this, because I think from a standpoint of, you know, building this and then building the Jango one, that means we'll be able to kind of see the differences in the build. But yeah, this is actually quite a solid looking build so far. Just the colour scheme of it, you know, the grey, the green and the red. But there we go, and then you'll see this, once it transitions to the landing mode, the cockpit would basically come up and it would land. And then its cockpit would turn around. So the cockpit detailing is really good. But yeah, I will probably be on tomorrow. I may do a stream. Don't know what time. Could be afternoon. It really depends what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. I might need to pop into town for something. I don't know whether I need to go and do my nails and my hair. See that laughing? I mean, men have got needs.
Aye. Caveman needs.
I'm going to put my little Bespin guard dude just down here on the side of the ship there. But yeah, that's a really nice. I think it's a really nice looking build. It's turning into a really nice looking build. It's going to be good once we get this back part up, and then that is going to sit. I think, honestly, I really do. I'm glad I bought this now, because I think the two ships together, like Jango's and Boba's, like the same ship but just different colour schemes, I think it's going to look dope. Sorry, I think I should have a checklist of words that I use in a stream, and I get points for saying it. So dope is or sick. That's totally sick. Nah, it's just too cheesy, isn't it? But anyway, folks, I don't know if Anya's gonna. I'll turn you around, Kate. If you're still, well, you probably should. I don't think she is here. So.
Aye.
Anya.
I've probably got an old bag sitting.
Nah, you can always see just with your nose up. So there's Anya. So yeah, I am gonna head into the shower. Bit like Batman, come out with a rubber gimp suit on and be totally different. And we're gonna head out to my mum and dad's and have a nice wee afternoon, tea and cakes.
Yes, Christmas cake.
But yeah, really happy with the build. I think it's a fantastic looking build actually. I think the Jango Fett one's got, you can see through. I think this one's a little bit different. But there she is. A really nice, as I say, just a different shape of ship in the Star Wars universe. Shape of ship. But yeah, these little light detailings here, just where this finger is, these are holding the aircraft. I say the aircraft, but if you look, there's little bits sticking out. So these are little like feet for the display, so that you don't knock anything off, which is quite good. But yeah, the cantilever of the wings is pretty cool. There's a little bit of weight to it. So that's really quite nice. But anyway, folks, I am going to head off, as I say, get this shower done, and get heading up to my mum and dad's, and then we've got the rest of the night to ourselves. We may actually watch a movie tonight. Don't know what we can. We've said there's movies that we've had. We've watched stuff where I've said something and right, here's what it's not. Wait, I think most people know what a flux capacitor is. Anya didn't know, but then she. Have you seen Back to the Future? Right. Maybe she was sleeping. Maybe she nodded off at that point. But the flux capacitor is obviously that part that activates the old time machine. But yeah, I'll sometimes say something and Anya will say, "Oh, I've never seen that movie." What was the one I was talking about the other day? There was one I was talking about, and it was like a. Oh, God, I need to think now what it was. It was like. Oh, I can't think what it was now. But I'll say, we could watch that movie. So, yeah, we'll probably watch a nice wee movie. Maybe get some popcorn.
Go to the wee shop anyway and get baked potatoes tonight, cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
Something light, and we can get some sweeties.
But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So as I say, the English wave. That's what Casey is. Catch you tomorrow when you're on, both of you. Bye-bye. Right.
Bye, Kate. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Kate. So I'll see you. In fact, to say, I need to guess what. I've not got my camera turned into the. I always do this. I keep forgetting. I'm back from right. That's us now. So anyway, yeah. Wait till I get my little brick on. So this brick fell off. I put it on here. It just locks in here. It just finishes off my screen. So there we go, folks. Right. Anyway, once again. Wait to get the finger of death. The finger of death. It usually my camera's round the wrong way actually for some reason. Right. Anyway, I will see you. Probably I will be on tomorrow because I'm off, so I've got plenty of time.
Up to EK, college and then EK.
Yeah. So Anya's staying here tonight, and then she's got up from here to college, which is actually it turns out it's actually just as easier for her to go from here to college than it is to go from her house to college. It's probably actually easier from here.
Good, because I don't have to get on and off buses.
So, but yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at some point. Don't know what. I mean, yeah. Answers in a postcard, but I will be on tomorrow. Getting back into that flow, as they say. But anyway, folks.
Toodle pip.
Catch you all later. See you later.
Bye.
Toodle pips. May the force be with you. Always.
You be the force.
Well, hello there. See you later. Take care, folks. Bye.